authentic therapist. So I'm coming to you today with just some information and just some thoughts about what's been going on in our world today, especially on social media. There's been so many things happening, and I just wanted to kind of just speak out about, at least from a therapist point of view, and how I've been feeling about what's been happening. So you guys know about this wonderful man, Twitch, who has been known as a dancer, has been known as a DJ, especially the show Ellen. And he just has always been one that you look to for motivation, for encouragement, even if it's just his smile that brings about so much joy in people's hearts. So I know you guys heard about him recently passing away, and it's been so much talk about, who he is, mental health issues, were there issues there before? And then even more so just thinking about the perspective on mental health and the fact that many people are just not reaching out for services. Now, honestly, I don't know his history. I don't know the background. I don't know if he was seeing a therapist concerning whatever issue that he may have been experiencing, because we don't know really all the details of it. But I've just been seeing a lot of people kind of making posts on social media about just the fact that people should be speaking out, that people need to have a safe place to be heard, to be felt, to be received, and at the end of the day not feel like they are alone, and also not feel like they just can't make it, whatever it is that they're going through. So this has really brought me to think about like our roles as therapists, meaning what are we doing to ensure that the people that we're supposed to be meeting with, the people that need services that are in our direct community, what are we doing to help them to seek services, to understand that it's okay to receive services, to not feel like they're crazy because they are receiving services. In fact, if you are at the point where you recognize that you might need some extra help with just a listening ear, in fact, that makes you strong. In fact, that makes you more self-aware. That should not be looked upon in a negative way if you are at a point in your life where you want to receive therapeutic services. But we know that the truth of the matter is that the stereotypes are out there about mental health, and that, it's not really looked upon as something that people should be doing. So my question for you guys is, what are you going to do in this next year to make a difference? What are you going to do in this next year? What are you going to do with the skill set, the talents that you have in this next year? There's many of you guys that have been wanting to start your therapy practice, but you have not. There's many of you guys that have been deciding to, start a group practice, a group therapy practice, but you've been procrastinating on it. You've been making excuses about it. Why is this happening? I want you to ask yourself those questions. And perhaps, we all go through it. There's life situations that come up, whether it's school, whether it's family, whether it's our kids, whether it's just maybe illnesses that people are experiencing. There could be different reasons for why people are not really moving forward and really getting to that place that they need to be. But I believe that you have a purpose. I believe that you have been destined by God to bring things to pass, to help to transform people's lives. But you can't do it if people don't know you. You can't do it if you're not willing to put yourself out there and network, market yourself so that people know that you're out there. In fact, there are people that are searching on Google, searching on these search engines, trying to find a therapist like you, someone that has your characteristics, someone that speaks your language, someone that understands your history, your trauma, and they can't find you. In this next year, 2023, I am challenging you guys to step up to the plate. There's so many things happening in this world right now, and the people need you. There's been situations, even in terms of COVID, where there were nurses that had to step up to the plate, medical doctors that had to step up to the plate, counselors that had to step up into the plate. But even more so, the need for counselors is so great. If you have a full-time gig, that's perfectly fine, and you just want to see your clients on a part-time basis, do that. Just stop making excuses and get it done. Get it done. Now, I do know that I might be speaking to some people that say, you know what, Keisha, like, I hear where you're coming from. I do believe I have these talents and I'm ready to take a step out. I'm ready to do this thing, but I don't know how to do it. That's why we are here. I have a wealth of information, and my main thing is that I do not want anybody to have to go through some of the things that I went through when I started my therapy practice, right? I want you guys to be able to work, use your skills, help the people that you're working with, and also be able to create a life that you desire for yourself. That's important as well. So we're not just focusing, yeah, we know that as therapists, we're going to be helping other people, but we also want to make sure that as therapists that we're taking care of ourselves, because once we're able to take care of ourselves, then that puts us in a position to be able to fully appreciate and to be able to help other people. That is actually what that does. If you are a person that you feel fulfilled, you feel like your cup is not running dry, like you have more to offer, you're going to show up in your sessions better and bigger, more with more information, more enthusiasm, more skills is just going to come pouring out of you because you're set. Your financial needs are taken care of. You know that you're living a life that is purpose driven. So for you guys that are ready to start your therapy practice, but just haven't because maybe you just didn't even know how to, then I'm going to challenge you in this year coming up to start getting the information. Start getting the strategies and the systems that you need to put in place to actually bring your practice to pass, to be able to make it successful and profitable at the same time. So what I want to talk to you guys about is that I am excited to announce that I am starting a new program called Therapists in Action. And in this program, it has been developed with you in mind. The person that is ready to start and grow their therapy practice, but just needs a little bit more information, needs some strategies, some systems, that needs motivation, that needs accountability, that needs support, that needs a little fire up under them to be able to actually grow their practice and put what they have said that they want to do as their vision into action, hence the words therapists in action. In this program, I have developed a system where it includes group coaching, training that's going to be offered on a monthly basis from me. You're going to have weekly challenges. There's also going to be an option for a mastermind session where people will be put in a hot seat, which means that basically you come with your issue and everyone is going to be able to provide feedback for you. That's going to be their mastermind session, and it's also going to be a separate group coaching session, such as what we've used in our program with Private Practice Blueprint, which a lot of people have stated that they really, really benefit from, because you get the feedback, you get the support, and you get challenged in that group. But the mastermind session is going to take it a little bit deeper. So if you're ready to, maybe you already have your therapy practice, but you're ready to make changes, you want to grow your practice, you want to do new things in your practice, but you also want to do it at an accelerated rate, then you're going to definitely want to be a part of this mastermind session. Right? So there's going to be a lot of options. And I know that there's going to be some of you guys that's like, hey, you know what? I really do want this support. I want the information. I want the training. I want the mastermind. But I feel like I want some one-on-one time too, because I just want to take it to another level and really, really accelerate things and get things done quick and in a good timing, but want it to be done right. Those of you are going to be wanting to go into individual coaching, which I'm also going to be making myself more readily available for you guys in the next year, 2023. So there's going to be different options. So there's going to be people that's going to want to do just a 30-minute session for individual coaching. And then there's going to be people that's going to want even more time. I'm going to have an option for you as well with the 60-minute coaching session. So these are all different aspects of the program that you're going to have access to. And I cannot wait to see you in this program. It is going to be so much fun. If you love to be motivated, encouraged, but you want information and you're thriving and you really need to be able to gear it in the right direction and you don't want to miss this program, you want to be a part of this program. And as always, I want to encourage you guys to be able to work authentically in a way that works for you, and also be able to live with that freedom and that balance that you so deeply desire. Ultimately, my hope and my prayer for you guys is to live and to work authentically, guys. All right? So you guys take care.